You know, some of you are probably thinking, Stu, we won. And you'd be right. But you'd kind of still be wrong. Because when you say you won, it kind of feels like a prize, a singular prize. It's a victory, but it's a singular victory. And there, my dear sir, my dear madam, you'd be wrong. According to The Hill, former President Donald Trump has won the presidency over Vice President Kamala Harris, winning both the Electoral College vote and the popular vote. Something that has become very rare for a Republican candidate to do since the turn of the century. No. You didn't just win. You won bigly. You see, this is what we would call a mandate. This is a repudiation of woke ideology from Disney to the DEI hire Calamity Harris. This is America giving you the finger in the most polite way we can with our vote. That's what you witnessed. It wasn't just a victory. It was a victory +1. That's right. Remember? I was saying we need the popular vote. It must be a crushing defeat. It has to be. And maybe now you would think that, well, finally they'll come to their senses and they'll stop this, Trump derangement syndrome. And honey, you'd be wrong. You would be wrong. Look, I only wanted to cover this for this segment because, you know what? I'm not going to taint this putting some, Joe Scarborough or anybody else that wants, remember all of the talk about democracy. Oh, democracy, but we all are fighting for democracy. But what happens when democracy says we don't want you anymore? We don't want your ideology. We don't want your newscast. We don't want your anchors. We don't want you. What happens then? Well, then they go berserk. And it turns out, and I was very suspicious. I was very, very, very suspicious. But it turns out, they really didn't like democracy. I see you in the back row. You're laughing. That's right. Because it turns out what they really wanted was compliance from you. To bend the knee to our insane dogma that men get pregnant. You see, it was a big victory. Some call it a bigly victory. That's right. So we won on 2 counts. Now, I don't know because I haven't seen the data. But this looks really, according to the Decision Desk HQ, Trump currently leads the popular vote with over 70 million votes compared to Harris's roughly 66 million. This comes as quite a surprise. Does it though? Comes as quite a surprise. To some Americans, And even Trump himself agreed this past weekend that a Republican winning the popular vote is extremely difficult. It really depends, though, doesn't it? Yes, you see, how dismal was the incumbent? How dismal was the Democratic candidate? You see, when you have failure stacked upon failure, always, and I do mean always, pushing Americans to the back of the bus, always giving deference to everyone else but America. You gave deference to Ukraine. You gave deference to illegals. You gave deference to anyone that wasn't an American. And that was dismal. You see, that was dismal. Well, now, Trump has a mandate. Do you know what that mandate means? Now, I haven't gotten into the Senate race, although I hear we have a commanding lead. It turns out we have a very commanding lead. Now, in the House, I'm not sure. The lower chamber, it's probably going to be a little closer, but that's what we call a mandate. That is a repudiation of everything Biden. That means that the 4 years you were president sucked. That's what that means. So this is great. I had to make this video. I had to make this video to let you know you didn't just win. You won bigly. You got 2 victories. The Electoral College and the popular vote. The American people are fed up. Now, you would think that they would take their lumps and just, stop. I'm going to give you a segment coming up that you'll see. No, they won't. All right, guys. Oh, I still have Go Vote Now. I don't know. I still had that up there. So if you voted, you contributed to this massive victory. All right, guys, that's it for now. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe. And if you're following me on Rumble, please press that follow button. And until the next time, God bless.